Hi everybody, it's Denise, and I wanted to come and say first of all, I enjoyed the interaction last night, and hopefully we can keep up the energy and the interaction. Like I said, ask me questions in the group. It's private, it's just us, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I want to say thank you for those that did register last night and did the skincare analysis, and your free samples with a little bonus is actually in the mail to you. I recommend that you try them and let me know how they work, how you like them. Like I said, I love the mask. It's just absolutely wonderful. I'm a Dr. Pepper addict, and so even though I know better, I drink them and then my face breaks out sometimes. And so I'll pop that mask on and it'll help, draw out a lot of that stuff that's in my skin. So, as I said yesterday, I want to do a beauty basics, and it cannot get any more basic than skincare. And skincare is very important, not just so you can have a flawless makeup look, but it's important because it's the only face we have, and we need to take care of it. Our diet is not what it used to be. The elements are a lot harsher than what it used to be, so we really, really have to help our skin out and take good care of it. So I posted a question and I asked, what was your skincare routine? Now, old school is soap and water. I remember those days. And then for me, when Mary Kay came on board, was blown away that there was a 3-step process. So, and I diligently, even in high school, did my 3-step process. But question was asked, what is all 3 steps really necessary? And my answer to you is yes, it is. It really is. Cleanse, you need to do it twice daily. And when you cleanse, it removes the dirt, oil, any makeup residue that's left, pollutants. We unconsciously touch our face a lot. We put our hands on doorknobs. If you catch the bus, if you catch the train, the children, you name it, we're touching things, and then we rub an eye, we rub our face, nose, scratch, whatever, and we never think about all those pollutants are getting on our skin, even our pillowcases. So, your pillowcases you should be changing at least every other day, because if you think about it, when you sleep, you have oil in your hair, you have a lot of other things going on, and you're putting your clean skin after you've cleaned it for the night back on that same pillowcase. So sleep on one side, flip it over, and then change your pillowcases. I know it's a lot, but when you think about it, all that it really is going on your skin. But anyway, so yes, cleanse twice daily, and do that after you've used a wipe to remove your makeup. Now, that is something that I do. I wear makeup, and I wear sometimes a lot of layers, sometimes not, but I do always use wipes to wipe my face first, then I cleanse my face, because even though a cleanser states that it's a makeup remover, it really is only cleansing that first layer, which would be the makeup. It's not getting to your skin. So my general practice, and everybody that I talk to, I advocate use wipes. Get some wipes. Wipe your face first, and then cleanse your face with your cleanser. Modus has some great wipes, very sudsy, doesn't dry out. You can use it, one wipe will get everything off. Trust me, I use many layers of makeup, so I know, and it works really well. So wipes, then cleanse your skin if you do have a lot of makeup on, okay, or even if you just have a little, so that when you do use the cleanser, it is going directly onto your skin. Second step is toning, and toning works as to balance, bring back your pH balance. And as women, we understand that very well, how important it is for our pH to stay in balance. You may notice sometimes if you wash your face and don't do the toner, your face may feel kind of tight. may feel really dry. It doesn't feel right. So it's very important that you do use the toner. The toner one helps remove any little strands of dirt that you may get in the cleansing process, and it helps prep your skin for your moisturizers and your treatments. Now, treatments, if you have problematic areas, kind of like I do, like the bags and, you know, a couple of lines here and there that I treat, you always want to start with your treatments, whatever the lightest to the heaviest. So if you're doing eye creams or anti-aging or, you know, removing fine lines, you want to do that before you do your moisturizer. And then after you do your treatments, you do your moisturizer. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of your skincare routine. I know it sounds like a lot, but in introspect, to keep yourself with, you know, clean, healthy skin, it's well worth it. And once you get into routine, it doesn't take long at all. Now, I do know there are times, myself included, I come home after an evening out and I do not feel like going through all the steps. If that is you, because it's been me, at least do a wipe. At least get a wipe and get the majority of that off your skin, and then go to bed and do it again. Also, your lips. Your lips are very important as well. Make sure you exfoliate those at least twice a week. You can use a clean toothbrush that you don't use to brush your teeth. Wet it soft, not hard, not medium, but soft. Wet it and then take it in circular motions across your lips to scrub off that dead skin. You can use a washcloth, wet it, and rub it gently against your lips. Or we also have some lip scrubs as well that you can use. Take care of your lips. You know, it helps your lipstick go on smooth. It helps it last and stay because you don't have to worry about your lips peeling, etc. And then use a good lip balm to keep your lips moisturized every morning and every night. So that's my quick snippet of skincare and why you need the 3 steps: the cleanse, the toner, and the moisturizer. Now, we do have what we call a skincare analysis, and I'll put the link up in the group. I encourage you to take it to see what products is recommended for you. Sometimes not all systems, one system works. You might have to mix and match depending on what your goals are and what your lifestyle is. More importantly, also make sure that your eating habits are good. Drink plenty of water. Try to eat your recommended, if not more, doses of vegetables and fruits. And make sure you have a really good vitamin supplement to help offset what we are not getting from our food. So if you have any questions, definitely post them in the group. And tomorrow we'll get to the good stuff like eyebrows and priming our face and the different tools we'll use to do those. Okay? Bye-bye.